This is problem number 8 from the June 2017 Geometry Regents exam. So we've got a diagram here of a circle, and it tells us that chord DF bisects the chord BC at the point E. It also tells us if the line from B to C is equal to 12, so that's from B to C is 12, and the line from F to E is 5 more than from D to E, then we need to find out what FE is. So what we're trying to find is the distance from E to F. So the knowledge that information that we're given is that the distance from B to C is 12. We also know that the chords bisect each other, or it bisects in particular BC, meaning this line here cuts the line BC in half. So since BC is 12, it's cut in half. Half of that is 6. So we know the distance from C to E is 6, and also from E to B is 6. Now let's create a variable for what we're trying to find. That's going to be, let's call that x. So the distance from E to F we're trying to find. And then knowing that, we can label the distance from D to E, since FE is 5 more, the line from D to E will be 5 less. So it would be x minus 5. Now that we have all those distances figured out, we can create an equation to help us solve for x. If we multiply the distance from C to E and E to B, so 6 times 6, it's going to be equal to the distance from D to E times the distance from E to F, meaning x minus 5 times x, or x times x minus 5. So now that we've created this equation, we can actually solve it to find out the value of x, which will give us our answer. So here we've got 36 equals x squared minus 5x. We'll move everything over to the same sides. We'll get x squared minus 5x minus 36. And at this point, we just got to factor this guy. So we're looking for two numbers that multiply to get us negative 36 and add to get us negative 5. So that would be a 9 and a 4. We would want the 9 to be subtracted or negative and the 4 to be positive, because positive 4 minus 9 is negative 5, and positive 4 times negative 9 is negative 36. So that works out. So that means x plus 4 is going to be equal to 0, so x equals negative 4. And in the other set of brackets, we would set x minus 9 equal to 0, meaning x equals 9. Now, of course, x is a distance, so we can't have a negative distance. That makes no sense. So negative 4 is not up at the possible answer, but x equals 9 is. So in the end, our correct answer is option number 2, and that distance is 9. It's a bit of algebra needed to solve that question. Hope that was helpful, and thanks for visiting JD's Regents Preparation.